Hello, I'm Sarah Ann Shockley, and this is the Pain Companion, chapter by chapter. Part 4, When Pain is the Teacher. Chapter 31, Resistance is Futile. One sure thing about pain is that it automatically causes you to resist it. It's something you push against, that you don't want, that you want to end. This is a natural reaction, of course. Pain is unpleasant, even unbearable at times. It can feel all-encompassing, as if it were swallowing your well-being inside of itself. I understand that completely. On the other hand, what happens when you push against something? The wise adage, what you resist persists, seems to be true. The act of pushing against pain, against any situation, against another person's behaviors, anything, actually serves to hold the thing you're resisting in place. It's almost as if because you are putting pressure on something energetically, it must fight back to maintain its existence, and thereby the two pressures lock together in a stalemate. Still, you may be asking honestly, well, why wouldn't I resist pain? To not resist seems illogical. I don't like feeling it. It's awful. I don't want it in my life, so I'm certainly not going to welcome it. If I don't resist it, if I don't try to end it, it will take over. It will stay and stay. This doesn't seem to be the case, however, not in terms of pain and not in terms of other situations we resist in life. You don't like pain. Believe me, I know. You don't have to like it, but it's here. The situation is here. The illness, the injury, the trauma, whatever it is, has already happened. This isn't where you want to be. I know. Pain isn't what you want to feel. I understand. But pushing against it doesn't always work. Saying you don't want it over and over, trying to fight against your body or the pain or the situation does not help. It actually hinders the healing process. Pushing against pain includes labeling it as inherently bad, evil, unworkable, a punishment, a terrible burden you have to carry, or your penance for not being perfect. You get the picture. Anything that feels like martyrdom, self-pity, recrimination, blame, accusation, or criticism is pushing against, it's resistance. Our culture tends to adopt very polarized thinking. If it's not this way, on one extreme end of the spectrum, then it has to be that way on the total other end of the spectrum. So it might feel that if you don't resist pain, that means you have to enjoy it. But that's not so. The antidote to resisting pain isn't running around trying to welcome more pain into your life. With just about anything, there is a middle road between the two poles, and the middle road is much wider than either extreme. Resisting pain looks like this. I don't like this. I'm in a battle with you, pain. Go away. I will kill you with pills. I will avoid feeling anything at all, so I don't have to feel you. I'll fight you to the death. I hate you. You ruined my life. I'm going to win this battle. I will overcome you. The middle road looks more like something like this. This doesn't feel good at all. In fact, I feel pretty terrible. But I accept the situation for what it is, and I'm working with my pain to see what I can do to heal more quickly, to understand why it's here. You are not denying that you are in pain, and you're not pretending everything is a bed of roses either. You're in the middle ground that looks at everything with a clear eye, takes stock, makes some sensible and reasonable choices for that day, and doesn't insist that you failed if you haven't healed by a certain time frame. The path is the path. It takes the time it takes. Hating it, thrashing around inside your head about what a stupid mistake this all is, or asking over and over, why me, is generally fruitless. Spend a few days doing that if you need to. Just get it out in the open, get it over with. Gently notice how much closer you are to healing. Then just let it go. Let it go. When you are resisting, pushing against, trying to get rid of pain, it is as if you are resisting, pushing against, or trying to get rid of a part of yourself that you don't like. It's not going to work. Pain is present in your body for a reason. Instead of trying to get rid of something that is currently an unpleasant part of your experience, it works better to acknowledge the fact that pain is part of your reality at the moment, and then to work to transform and transmute the experience. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't take pain relief medication if that works for you, of course, but it has everything to do with how you are dealing with the pain and how you are using the medication. Medication can be used to resist pain, to destroy it, and sometimes as a way not to have to feel anything at all. Pain relievers can also be used judiciously to help the nerves calm down and the body to get some rest so you can focus on healing. In our goals-oriented, task-oriented culture, we often feel we have to make things happen, but pain doesn't seem to respond well to muscling our way toward healing. It just doesn't. It seems to require more softness towards the self.